Hello guys and a very welcome back to our YouTube channel Law Informants. I hope that you all are keeping safe and doing fine. Well, in this video I'll be talking about chapter 1, that is section 1 and 2 of the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973, or famously known as CRPC. But before starting, I would request you all to please follow us on various social media platforms and stay connected with Law Informants family through various messenger apps like WhatsApp and Telegram. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to get notifications about our latest videos. Now, without further ado, let's get started. So, starting on with section 1, which describes the name of the act and stuff. So, point 1. This act may be called the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973. Second, it extends to the whole of India except the state of Jammu and Kashmir, provided that the provisions of this code, other than those relating to chapters 8, 10 and 11 thereof, shall not apply: A. to the state of Nagaland, B. to the tribal areas, but the concerned state government may by notification apply such provisions or any of them to the whole or part of the state of Nagaland or such tribal area or community, as the case may be, with such supplemental, incidental and consequential modifications as many as be specified in the notification. This means, in this section, tribal areas means the territories which immediately before the 21st day of January in the year 1972 were included in the tribal areas of Assam, as referred to in the paragraph 20th of 6th schedule of the Constitution, other than those within the local limits of the municipality Shillong. Third, it shall come into force on the first day of April in the year 1974. Moving ahead to section 2, which discusses various definitions to be referred as described throughout the code. Starting with A, bailable offence, which means an offence which is shown as bailable in the first schedule or which is made bailable by any other law for the time being in force, and non-bailable offence means any other offences. B, charge. This includes any head of charge when the charge contains more than one head. Point C. Cognizable offence means an offence for which, and a cognizable case means a case in which a police officer may, in accordance with the first schedule or any other law for time in being in force, can arrest without a warrant. D. Complaint means an allegation made orally or in written to a magistrate with a view to his taking action under this code. This same person or any other person, whether known or unknown, has committed an offence but does not include a police report. This means a report made by a police officer in a case which discloses after investigation the commission of a non-cognizable offence shall be deemed to be a complaint, and the police officer by whom such report has been made shall be deemed to be the complainant. Point E defines high courts. First, in relation to any state, the high court or for that state. Second, in relation to a union territory to which the jurisdiction of the high court for a state has been extended by law, that high court. Third, about any union territory, the highest court of criminal appeal for that territory other than the Supreme Court of India. F. India means territories to which this code can extend. G. Inquiry. This means every inquiry other than a trial conducted under this code by a magistrate or court. H. Investigation. Investigation includes all sorts of proceedings under this code for the collection of evidences conducted by a police officer or by any person who is authorized by a magistrate on his behalf. Point I. Judicial proceedings. Judicial proceedings includes any proceeding in the course of which evidence is or may be legally be taken an oath. J. Local jurisdiction. In relation to a court or magistrate means the local area within which the court or magistrate may exercise all or any of its power or his power under this code. Point K. Metropolitan area means area declared or deemed to be declared under section 8 to be a metropolitan area. L. Non-cognizable offence means an offence for which and non-cognizable case means a case in which a police officer has no authority to arrest without warrant. Moving ahead to point M, which defines notification. Notification means published in the official gazette. N. Offence means any act or omission made punishable by any law for the time being in force and includes any act in respect of which a complaint may be made under section 20 of Cattle Trespass Act 1871. Point O defines officer in charge of a police station, which includes when the officer in charge of the police station is absent from the station house or unable to perform due to illness or any other cause his duties. The police officer is present at the station house who is next in rank to such officer and is above in the rank of constable, or when the state government so directs any other police officer so present. Moving to point P, which discusses place, includes a house, building, tent, vehicle and vessel. Q. Pleader, when used with reference to any proceeding in any court, means a person who authorized by or under any law for the time being in force to practice in such court, and includes any other person appointed with the permission of the court to act in such proceedings. R. Police report means a report forwarded by a police officer to magistrate under subsection 2 of section 173 of the code. Point S. Police station means any post or place declared generally or specially by the state government to be a police station and includes any local area specified by the state government in this behalf. Moving to point T, which discusses public prosecutor, which means a person appointed under section 3 and includes any person acting under the directions of any public prosecutor. Point P, subdivision, which means a subdivision of a district. Point W, summons case, means a case relating to an offence and not being a warrant case. Moving further, up next is victim, which means a person who has suffered any loss or injury caused by reason of the act or omission for which the accused person has been charged, and the expression victim includes his or her guardian or legal heir. Point X defines warrant case. Warrant cases means a case relating to an offence punishable with death, imprisonment for life and imprisonment for a term exceeding 2 years. Point Y, words and expressions used herein and not defined but defined in the Indian Penal Code 45 section of 1860 have the meanings respectively assigned to them in that code. And here it's a wrap of the video. I hope that you all enjoyed the video and got to learn a lot of it. Thank you and stay tuned for our next videos.